She found them in the snow, 4 of them, barely moving, eyes still sealed shut against a world that had already tried to kill them. A lynx has no reason to stop. A lynx has no reason to care. And yet, Sova stopped, and the decision she made in that frozen moment would leave wildlife rangers speechless for months. The Altai Mountains in late winter are not a place that forgives weakness. Temperatures vanish past -20. The wind moves like something angry. Survival out there is not a matter of heart. It is a matter of teeth, speed, and ruthlessness. Sova had survived 6 winters in that range. She knew the rules better than anyone. She broke every single one of them. Ranger Dmitry Volkov had been tracking Sova for 3 years through the Siberian Wildlife Reserve. He knew her paw print, her preferred ridge lines, the rock shelf where she liked to rest after a hunt. When the field camera pinged movement near her den, he pulled up the feed expecting routine. What he saw made him lean so close to the screen his breath fogged the glass. Sova was carrying something small and limp through the snow. She disappeared into the den. Then she came back out and went back for another, then another, then another. 4 Pallas's cat kittens, orphaned, near frozen, abandoned after their mother was killed in a poacher's trap discovered 2 ridges east, were carried one by one into the den of a wild lynx who had absolutely no biological obligation to keep them breathing. If your heart just stopped for a second, good, stay with us, because what happened inside that den over the next several weeks is the kind of thing that makes even veteran wildlife scientists question everything they thought they knew about animals. Dmitry's protocol was clear: retrieve the kittens, bring them to the reserve's medical unit, begin emergency warming. He hiked toward the den with that exact intention, but when he got within range and saw Sova already curled around all 4 of them, her thick body forming a wall of warmth against the wind, something made him stop. He set up the remote camera, he stepped back, he waited. What he watched over the next 72 hours rewired him completely. Sova had no nursing litter. Her last cubs had dispersed months earlier. There was no lactation, no maternal hormones, no scientific framework that predicted what she did next. She groomed each kitten individually, slow, methodical, the way a mother works through something fragile. When they whimpered, she pressed closer. When one went dangerously still in the early hours of the second morning, she nudged it with her nose for 41 minutes without a single pause. 41 minutes. The kitten moved. Then, against every physiological expectation, she began producing milk. Reserve veterinarians reviewed the data twice before accepting it. Sova's body had simply responded to demand. 2 of the kittens began nursing within the week. The other 2 were carefully supplemented by reserve staff, working in quiet rotations, minimizing human contact, protecting the kitten's wild instincts, while Sova did the rest. Look at that photograph. Look at her face, steady, golden-eyed, completely untroubled. 4 round little heads pressed into her fur, like they were always supposed to be there. She isn't confused. She isn't tolerating them. She is keeping them. There is a difference, and every person who has ever loved something fragile knows exactly what that difference looks like. By spring, all 4 kittens are alive, mobile, and eating solid food. The poacher was identified, prosecuted under Russian federal wildlife protection law, convicted, and sentenced. The trap network was dismantled. The territory received enhanced protection status with increased ranger presence through the following 2 winters. The kitten's mother didn't make it, but the 4 lives she left behind did. because a lynx in the Altai Mountains looked at something small and broken in the snow and decided that wasn't how the story was going to end. Some things are bigger than instinct. Some things are bigger than species. Some things are just love. If this story moved you, hit that like button and subscribe. We find these moments every single week. Don't miss what's coming next.